tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Islanders win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Here's a shot. Denies him.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Horvat's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Big save. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Angles it over to Palat. Rocked him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Great stop by Sorokin.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And he can't hang on after that hit. Let's move to the middle. And that's deflected off someone in front. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Well, that hit right there, it tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. But most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Ritchie's quick stick off the draw wins possession. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And that's intercepted by Heineman. Grabs the puck. Big time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick. Nice zone entry from the right side. New York's looking to break out. Pushes it across to Ritchie. Anaheim's got possession here in the neutral zone. Kreider's got the puck. Fires it. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. New York's got the win off that draw. Slides it across to Heineman. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Battling for it along the boards. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Came up with the save on that play. Moves it quickly over to Zellweger. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Here comes the sentence. Pelech's getting 2 for tripping.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
The Ducks get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
Tries to feed it over to Holmstrom. The Islanders gain possession along the wall. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
They clear the zone. The Ducks gain control of the puck. Quick pass to Seneca. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Barzal's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Takes the shot, and he comes up with it. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And manages to clear the zone. Quick pass to Granlund. Good heads-up play to bat it down. Barzal's got the puck along the wing. Gets the puck in deep. Anaheim's got possession of the puck. New York's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Anaheim's got control of it now from their own end. Gautier's got the puck in his own zone. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Oh, and it goes off the outside of the post. Denied by the goaltender. McTavish is working it around in the corner. And does it again.
Well, that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Schaefer's gained the line and on the attack. The Ducks have it against the wall. Paling's got it in the defensive end. Gains the zone through the middle. And he's ridden off the puck. And he makes the save. Puck battle along the boards. And now he passes up to Horvat. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Oh, and that's off the blocker. What a stop by Dostal. Anaheim's got it across the line. Sends a pass over. Passes out front. And that shot's blocked. And it's kicked away. New York's got the puck along the boards. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Viel. Carries the puck back inside his own end. Horvat stick handling in his own zone. Oh, thunderclap, and knocks him off the puck. That's gloved by Dostal.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still no score in this one. The Islanders take possession here inside the offensive zone. Good positioning there to knock it away with the glove. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and compete level to make that one. Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Passes over to Holmstrom. Takes that pass back at the point. Turns him away. Anaheim's got a hold of it along the wall. New York's got the puck here in the open ice. Sends it in deep. Takes the feed. Works it across to Granlund. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Granlund's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Drives to the sweet spot. Dostal's going to hang on for a whistle.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in their own end. New York's got it in their own zone. And they dump the puck in, and the forwards are going to switch it up. Slides it diagonally to Terry. Coughs up possession of the puck. New York's got it in the neutral zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Dostal's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Quick shot, and there's a blocker stop by Sorokin. Picked off by Palat. Quick feed to Barzal. Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Horvat. Levels him with the hit. And now it's to McTavish. Receives the pass. The Islanders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Palat. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by McTavish. The Ducks take it along the wall. Moves it to Viel. Takes the feed at the point. Can't get it to go. Moves with the puck at the corner. Puck scooped up by Lee. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Takes a shot. Oh, he denies them with the stick save as it goes off the shaft of the stick. Along the half wall with the puck. Great defensive stick work on the play. And that's intercepted by Barzal. Anaheim's got the puck in the defensive end. New York's gained possession. The Islanders pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Sends a pass in front, and that's intercepted. And now he angles it across to Poehling. Passes it over to Lee. Takes the pass, and that caroms off a body in traffic. Moves it quickly over to Terry, and now it's grabbed by Poehling. They fight for it along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Ritchie. Oh, look at this chance. Sends it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Dostal's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
Here in the late going of the frame, still looking for our first goal. Ritchie's won the draw and they're on the attack. Denies him, he got all of it.
Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Like, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. The Islanders win that offensive zone faceoff. Anaheim's got the puck. And that's a great heads-up play by Schaefer. New York's crossed the line and on the attack. Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Great read by the keeper to poke it away. Big time stop. Anaheim's got the puck. And now he moves it to Seneca. And that's intercepted by Pulock. Sends the pass over. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
And the puck skips away after that move.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Slides the puck over to Barzal. Coughs it up on the play. The Ducks get a hold of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. And here at center, that's intercepted. Anaheim's got the puck in their own end. The Ducks will play it from the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Peugeot. Moves it to Horvat. Taken along the wall by Kreider. Tries to get the puck over to Killorn. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Kreider. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Can't connect on the shot. Quick feed to Drouin. And a stick breaks that up. Picked up along the boards by Gatcomb. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass across to Kreider. And that's picked up by Heineman. The Islanders looking against the half wall. Denies him on the slapper.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
The centermen glide into position. Cizikas wins it. They'll go to work now on the attack. And that's blocked away. And he serves it across to Johnston. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment.
With hot food and ice-cold beverages, now's your chance to join us at one of our many concession stands located throughout the stadium.
Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Well, typically in a scoreless game, it's not very entertaining and it can be boring, but not this one. I mean, they're trying. They're putting a lot of pucks to net. Both teams really. Goaltenders have really stood tall in the net, but I think they got to crash it more, Try and take the eyes away of the goaltender if they're going to put it in.
Great poke check on the reach. Picked off by Pulock. Here's a short pass to Barzal. Here we go, odd-man rush. Moves it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Moves it to Killorn. Broken up in the neutral zone by Schaefer. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. The Ducks win the draw. Passes the puck over to Kreider. Anaheim's on the attack. Oh, a clutch save! Moves it quickly over to Ritchie. Battle along the wall. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Anaheim's got the puck along the boards. Makes a save. Handles the puck. Quick pass to Poehling. Takes the return feed. From the point, looks to make something happen. Stopped by Sorokin. Great read by Kreider. Big time stop there.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
Anaheim's got possession of the puck. Terry's moving it ahead. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. From behind the net. Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer to put it home.
This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing because, listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
New York's broken through and has the game's first goal here in period number 2.
Well, typically the better team edges out their competitor, and they have been the better team through almost 40 minutes of this game, James. They find a way to get it through. They've trusted the process. They've trusted the game plan. Now it's about finishing it off and seeing the game right to the end.
Oh, he'll feel that one. Oh, what a slick stop by Dostal. Grabbed along the boards by Gauthier. Nice zone entry on the left side. Shot! And kept that one out of the net. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Angles it over to Holmstrom. Anaheim's got the puck here in the open ice. Shot! Oh, and he makes the save. Just got enough to keep it out. And he takes the feed. Jostled off the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Hellison. Loose puck battle along the boards. Taken by Mayfield. And he passes it up ahead to Barzal. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Granlund. And he takes the feed. Quick feed to Barzell. Schaefer's got it in the defensive zone. And he feeds it down to Palat. And he coughs it up with the pass. And that's deflected off someone in front.
Why don't you
Puck
just
moved
play
over to
NHL?
Barzell. Into the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Stops him cold. Tries to feed it over to Granlund. He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket.
Wow, James. I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Gains the zone from the right. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Gat. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Butterfly goaltenders are most confident when they're in that position, but once they drop, it often exposes the top part of the net. That's exactly what happens here in a beautiful shot by the shooter.
The Islanders talked about getting off to a good start at the morning skate, but Cheryl, this is next level what we're seeing.
It really is. Through the first period into the second here, they've just dominated. The puck has been on their stick, and when they're in the offensive zone, they're not just on the perimeter. They're finding ways to get pucks to the net.
Catcomb's got control of the puck in the corner. Battling for it along the boards. And that's kicked out from the scrum. The Islanders have it now. Picked up along the wall by Killorn. Here's a short pass to Lacombe. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Fires it into the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Cizikas. Moves the puck to the attacking area. And that's off a stick. The Ducks move the puck in the defensive zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Moves into the slot. Denies him in close.
Well, a timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
New York's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Ritchie's won the draw inside his own end. Looks to make a play over to Drouin. Sent into the offensive zone. Anaheim's got it from behind the net. Gudas works the puck in his own zone. With some open space at center. Dumps it in. The Islanders have it against the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Here they are on the attack. Shot! And he turned that one aside.
Stahl's dialed in tonight here, James. He's a lifeline for his team right now. I mean, he's shimmying and shaking in his crease. I mean, the desperation saves he's had to make to keep the puck out of the net. He's going to need a rest here. I mean, look at him breathing heavy. He's found a way to keep it out. Now his team has to find a way to put it in.
Past the halfway mark of this period, New York's got a 2-0 lead. Horvat's won the draw. Denies him with the save. Gudas has it in the defensive end. Anaheim's in on the offensive attack now. Moves it to Barzell. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Intercepted at center by Barzell.
The Islanders have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Oh, look at this. And that one stopped.
Sorokin's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Passed up ahead. The Ducks gain possession in their own end. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Here's a chance. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Here's a shot. No room for that one to get through. Holmstrom's gaining momentum and tries to make a diagonal pass to Palat. Pass across to Seneca. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Schaefer. Moves the puck. Works it across to Holmstrom. And he makes the save with ease.
Stahl's been excellent tonight, James. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. His save percentage is great. He's doing everything to keep his team in it. They need to shore up their defensive end and get going north.
The Islanders have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the second. Slides the puck over. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Avoids the poke check. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Sorokin!
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Tries to get the puck to Minchikov. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. More than half the frame has been played here. New York's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. The Ducks take possession off the faceoff. He got all of that one. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
The Ducks are trying to shrink their deficit in this game. They're playing aggressive in the offensive zone, and they just wire one off the post as they try and claw their way back in.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Grabbed along the boards by McLean. Fires it into the offensive zone. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck now. The Ducks have it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Killorn. Makes the save.
Gudas wires this one off the post, and you can see the frustration. He knows he had a great look to bury it.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Islanders are currently sitting in the driver's seat leading 2-0. Anaheim's got it in the offensive zone. Blocked in traffic. Picked up along the boards by Peugeot. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. The Islanders have it in the offensive end. Puck dumped in. Takes the puck. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And now it's over to Holmstrom. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Islanders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Trouba. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Puts it on net with the stop. Scooped up along the wall by Ritchie. Oh, it's another consecutive save. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Point-to-point pass. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. New York's going to start with the puck in their own end. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Picked up along the wall by Soucy. Anaheim's got it in the neutral zone. Across the line from center. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. In the final moments of this period, The Islanders lead this one 2-0. And they win the draw on their own end. And he takes the dish. The Ducks take possession here in the open ice. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Fires it on net. Puck goes off the glove. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. And he takes the pass. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. And he gets in front of it to block it. Odd man rush. And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Terry sliding the puck behind the net. The Ducks have it in the offensive zone. And a great save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Cizikas wins the faceoff. Pellick's moving the puck through his own zone. Cizikas plays it against the boards. Takes the feed. Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? 3rd period just around the corner.
If you are the holder of the winning ticket, please take it to our customer service kiosk at section 144 on the concourse before the end of tonight's game to claim your prize. And thank you for supporting minor league hockey in your community.
Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
Anaheim's looking a little frustrated here, James, and I understand why. Listen, you have a ton.
Here he is, all alone. Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
Well, all the way down the ice, James. The ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish. Unbelievable goal. He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given, but what a shot that is. He had no chance.
Anaheim's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a 1-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within 1 goal in the 3rd period. You know how important this faceoff is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
Here they come through center and into the offensive end. The Islanders gain possession along the wall. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Sends it out front. Oh, what a chance, and he fanned on the puck. Tosses it on to Lacombe. Moves the puck to Kreider. The Islanders have it from their own end. Feeds it over to Palat. Makes his presence known on the ice. And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in a game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Anaheim's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Quick pass to Gudas. Passes it to Heineman. Anaheim's got the puck along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Drouin. Easily turned aside by Dostal. Cutting into the front of the net. Oh, it stayed out. It stayed out. What a save.
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team. No question about it, James. I mean,
Breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
and this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Shot. Oh, he stopped it. Wow.
I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about instinct. You do all those reflex drills for a reason, so you don't have to think about it when you're just reaching for the puck. As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just outbattle and outwill his opponent to find the puck.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Ducks gain control of the puck. Handles the pass. Into the offensive end now. New York's got the puck in their own end. Into the attacking area from the left side. The Ducks scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass across to Johnston. Puts it in deep. Lee's got the puck now in his own end. Good use of the body on the play. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Holmstrom. The Ducks gain control of the puck against the wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Angles it over to Hellison. Picked off by Holmstrom.
New York's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks. They've had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Hellison's got it against the boards. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Well, these are always high-tempo pace games. They are fast because the puck is slinging back and forth right now, trading chances at either end.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, it's 2-1. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Throws it in. Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. Feeds the puck across to Seneca. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Puck dumped in, allowing for the blue line to get some fresh legs out there. Tries to feed it over to Killorn. The Islanders pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Here's a chance on the attack. To his teammate. Turned aside with a glove by Dostal.
Sorokin's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Anaheim's won the defensive zone draw. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Quick feed to McTavish. Oh, the sauce on that pass. And that's a great heads up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Ritchie's going to play it from the back of the cage. Picks up the puck. The Ducks will play the puck from behind the net. And that's stolen by Drouin. Comes up with the stop. Puts it on net from the point. Turns it away on the slap shot. Here's a short pass to Zellweger. The Islanders have it now. They've really got him on their heels here now. Sentinel on the boards. That misses the net. And some physicality here. Looking for options against the boards. Whacks it into the offensive zone. New York's gained possession along the boards. Sends a pass over. Moves it to Ritchie. Glove save. Dostal's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Terry's taking it from his own end. Takes the feed. Puck is dumped in. That'll allow the defensive pairings to switch things up. The Islanders have it against the wall. From the backhand in front. Oh, he stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Quick pass to Gudas.
People and fans complain that low-scoring games are boring, but no.
Rings the bell off the post.
The Ducks bench showing some frustration there as they hit the post. Listen, when you're only down in the game by a little bit, you have to find a way to claw your way back in with a perfect chance right there to give them some momentum.
Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Shot, and he comes up with the glove save.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
New York's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. The Ducks win the draw on their own end. Working the puck deep inside their own end. They've got numbers. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Minchikov. Tap dances around the check. Anaheim's got a hold of it along the wall. Shuts him down. Works it across to Holmstrom. The Islanders carry it along the wall. Anaheim's got possession of the puck. New York's got it in their own zone. Receives the pass. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his space away, and it goes the other way.
Anaheim's got it from behind the net. The Ducks will play it in their own end. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Quick feed to Barzal. Here's a centering pass. And that goes off a stick and off target. Anaheim's looking to break out. The Ducks play it along the wing. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Puck grab by Drouin. Glove save made by Dostal. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Here in the back half of this period, New York's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Ducks come up with the defensive zone draw. Dishes it to Harkins. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Sorokin. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Soucy's lugging the puck. Here's a short pass to Heineman. Fires it. That goes off the blocker. What a save by Dostal. Intercepted in the offensive end by Heineman. Big time stop there. The Ducks are on the attack. Glove save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Islanders haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. New York's got the win off that draw. Moves it to Schaefer. And he moves it up to Barzal. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Barzal's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Puck picked up by Palat. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck now. Gets it over to Gauthier. The Islanders gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough...
And here comes the physical response.
Well, and this is in response of a dangerous hit, and now one of your players is injured, James. It's really important that you stand up, you stick up, and you defend in this situation.
Here we go. Cheryl, I kind of like the response here, just coming to the aid of a fallen teammate.
Well, yeah, and it's the way that it happened, right? They don't think it was a clean hit, and so now all of a sudden they want retribution. They want to let them know that they can't take action this way, and, they duked it out.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. Granlund's won the draw here in the open ice. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Slides it on over to Heineman. The Islanders pick up steam and are on the attack. Oh, what a stop on the play. Quick pass to Seneca. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, it's a grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Taken along the wall by Palat. Great read to break up the play. Here they come on the rush. Sends it over. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Takes the feed from the left side. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Across the line. Final minute to go here in the third. Grabbed along the boards by Zellweger. Oh, flashes the leather. What a stop. Extra attacker on the ice. Big face-off here coming up. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Slides the pass over to Lee. Handles that one. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Big draw coming up with the extra attacker on the ice. The Ducks win the faceoff. Here's a shot. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And a great save.
Well, goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time he bails his team out.
Anaheim's got the puck along the boards. Chance at an empty netter here. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Quick shot. Blocked in front. Lee's got it in the defensive end. To the empty net. Misses. And we are all over with this one tonight. The Islanders find a way to win tonight, and they were the better team statistically in a lot of categories, but I thought it really started with their setters.
And what was impressive, James, was their face-off wins where they dominated at the dot were in all three zones. So in particular in the defensive zone, they were able to get out of danger. But when they were in the offensive zone, they were able to pose a threat and capitalize on their chances.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.